Cobalt, the clan watch has uncovered movement records that indicated a high-ranking militia leader has fled to a fortified base resting on a large pocket of farmland. I dispatched Shadow Binary, led by Star Captain Adam Bess, to verify this information and cut the head off the snake should a target of opportunity present itself. Shadow Binary is now reporting heavy resistance. Their forces are pinned down.
They failed to meet the grade. We will do better.
That is what Shadow One said. Do not let your ambitions get the better of you, or you will find yourself overseeing salvage cleanup for more competent warriors.
Understood.
I am assigning you as a response force. Drop into the AO and find out the status of the situation. If you have an opportunity to destroy key militia targets, take it. The safety of Shadow Binary is secondary to our main objectives. They had their chance. If key militia assets are in the field, we have a chance to end this obnoxious resistance to our rightful rule of this system. See that it is done, Star Commander.
Condor 255, flight ops. You are cleared into the AO with vectoring at your discretion. Be advised, enemy anti-air and hostile ground forces near the LZ.
Copy, ops. Acknowledge enemy activity as stated. Advancing under fire. Toss right into the fire.
Nothing we have not seen before.
Yeah, just like old Ibrahim's hot drop regiments on hundreds.
At least he's on a route to beat you if you take too many hits. Yeah, because you would be dead. Get your heads in the game, kids. This is for real. One target down.
Star Commander's target is going critical.
Target eliminated.
Destroyed. Target. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Incoming missile. Phoenix now detected. Phoenix off.
Mech down.
Star Captain Bez, hostile mechs down. But we need to get out from under these guns. Advance up on my marked nav point. Take those things out. We have more incoming, Cobalt.
Cobalt, my star counted at least one reinforced mech company backed by armor and artillery. No info on what condition they are in.
Yeah. So they have the numbers on us.
Cobalt, watch out! They got this area pre-sighted for their artillery barrages.
Status of your other star.
Star Commander Travers Star is trapped behind their sealed gate. Signals are still green, but I cannot reach them on comms. Must be trapped in a dead zone.
How did they manage to screw up this
Enforcer. Target.
Hostile engaged.
Target destroyed. New hostile detected. Watchman.
We have a target down.
Destroyed.
On your target.
Target.
Down to target.
Destroyed.
Mech destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Engaging Star Commander's target. Enemy mech down and out.
Jaguar base. Artillery silenced.
Good. Star Commander Bess, proceed back on mission. You have your orders.
AF, Star Colonel.
New target. Target destroyed.
We have a clear path to the gate. Moving there now, Jaguar 1.
AF, Shadow Star, draw any hostiles away from Cobalt while they breach the gate.
Understood.
Is anyone reading us? This is Star Commander Travers. This is Cobalt 1. I read you. What is your status? These Surats have us under heavy fire. We cannot push them back much longer.
More fires for us to put out. This is going to look really good on us.
Destroyed. New
Hurry! The rocks have jammed our long-range comms and all our displays. No idea how many are in the area. Hang tight. The gate is sealed.
destroyed. Sky mode engaged.
Almost got it.
New hostile detected.
On the Star Commander's target.
Scan mode disengaged. Target
Enemy mech eliminated.
scan mode engaged. Scan salvage marked for pickup.
Located the terminal codes. Hurry! They are shelling us!
Then fight harder.
Yeah, if you hadn't got yourself in this mess, we wouldn't be forced to bail you out.
About to breach the gate. Cobalt, stay sharp. Walking right into heavy fire. Ready!
target, leader. Take them out.
Now that we have relief, we can find that Surat scum and take him out.
Down they go.
We are on your target.
Area clear, Jaguar 1.
I am detecting heat signatures north of you, and a Union dropship spooling up for launch.
If the target leader is on the ground, he is making a break for it.
F. Range to the mark point and disrupt that launch.
Understood. Advancing.
If the militia keeps it up, no one on this world will have a home left.
Fear is driving them to fight. They know what happened on Edo.
Then they better surrender, because I will not sit back and let the other units take the glory from us.
We just need to keep executing out here, and Command will trust us to play a big role in this invasion.
What? A mess? I do not even know where to start. You showed well, Cobalt 1. You certainly followed through on your word. I need you elsewhere, so advance to the extraction zone. Shadow Binary can clean up after themselves.
Af. Think they'll find anything of value?
Who knows? Regardless, we did well here. Our codices will show that our star finished what an entire binary could not.
A bit unfair. They did clear a way for us.
Irrelevant. The Jaguars value results, and those that can know their own limits. Shadow Binary thought themselves above their opponents, and now will carry that mistake with them wherever they go. We should never fall to complacency, regardless of how inferior we think the enemy is, or we risk a similar fate.
Standing by for extract, Jaguar 1.
Though we have successfully captured bases across Corcheval, this local militia is hell-bent on taking them back from us.
They seem to only be growing more confident.
Indeed. So it is more important than ever for our cluster to keep pushing the spheroids back. All across the planet, this militia, along with the Al-Shain regular fragments, have been targeting military installations we secured after our conquest. I am dispatching stars across Corcheval, spreading this cluster as thin as I did. You are being assigned to Delta Base, which the Watch flagged as a likely high priority target. You must secure this base. Should it come under attack, ensure its structural integrity.
Understood, Star Colonel. We will not let them destroy the base.
See that you do not. I've already had reports of other stars failing, and we cannot afford any more losses, Star Commander.
getting... Position. Kuyaf?
AF, just touched down. Moving into position now.
Condor spotted 2 hostile ships approaching your position on the fly-in. Brace for contact. And remember, minimize damage to the facility. Unlike these barbarians, the clan does not want to waste vital infrastructure. Such a disgrace. They should know when they are beaten. After everything that has happened with the Ryugawa, we should not underestimate them.
They must be rattled. Look how many bodies they're throwing at us.
New hostile detected.
Engaging your target.
New hostile detected. Dredge.
attack run. Be on the lookout for it.
Gonna be hard to miss. That thing is massive.
Forget about that for now. We have more enemies incoming, so anyone who needs the repair bays should use them now.
Systems offline. Field repairs complete.
Here they are. Give them a warm welcome. Got it, Star Commander.
New hostile detected. Rifleman. New hostile detected. Crowd. Target. Destroy. New target. Target destroyed. Target. Target destroyed.
Affirmative. On your target.
Target destroyed. Weapons online. New target.
On the Star Commander's target. Cobalt, that Gazelle just popped up on the radar again. It is angling for another attack run.
Target destroyed.
Gazelle is back for more.
Destroyed.
They are definitely getting frustrated. It has armed more of its turrets. In atmosphere? Are they trying to overheat mid-flight?
They must be getting desperate. Watch yourselves.
New hostile detected. Assassin. Target destroyed. New target. Online. Subsystems.
Enemy down.
New target.
Engaging target, Star Commander.
New hostile detected. Rush. Target destroyed. New target. Weapons online.
particle, it hasn't gone supernova yet. Likely they will come around for another pass once they cool off a bit.
Field repairs complete.
Speaking of which, new batch of mechs, hot off a dropship, heading our way. Order received.
New hostile detected. Dragon.
Another down. Target acquired.
Mech destroyed. On target, Star Commander.
Jaeger mech.
This is it. Our chance to take it down.
Using that many weapons in atmosphere when they are already on fire?
Giving a last stand. If they cannot destroy us, they will take down as many of us with them as they can.
Yeah! Keep your distance from that thing.
Subsystem destroyed. Target destroyed.
Focusing on your target, Star Commander.
Getting pretty dicey out here. There's not going to be much left for them to destroy soon.
Target multiple enemies and draw their fire.
Incoming missile. Subsystem destroyed. Target.
Pressing target.
New target. Incoming missile. Weapons.
Down they go.
Engaging Star Commander's target.
New hostile detected. Shadow. Target destroyed. Target. Missile. Heat free. Weapons online. Missile. Weapons online. Target destroyed. New target. Heat critical.
On the Star Commander's target. Hostile terminated.
Target destroyed. Subsystem destroyed. Target destroyed. Weapons on.
On the Star Commander's target.
Subsystem destroyed. Target destroyed. Subsystem destroyed.
Base is secure, Star Colonel. The gunship has been neutralized.
Good work from you and your star out there, Cobalt. The base is secure and the spheroids will not be able to leverage a victory over us.
I still cannot believe they threw a dropship at us.
I thought the spheroids treated them as too rare to risk in battle.
They must be getting desperate. Hold on site just a little longer, Cobalt. I will send another star to relieve you shortly.
Cobalt. With the planetary militia refusing to stand down, one of our key targets on Corchevel is under threat. During the days of the Star League, the SLDF operated a logistics depot designed to facilitate supplying the nearby 34th Royal Battle Mech and 68th Jump Infantry divisions. According to the Dragoons, these facilities were prime targets during the succession wars for the vultures to pick clean. Very few survived the centuries of conflict. But orbital surveillance shows that the Corchevel depot remains intact.
If that is true, then that base is hallowed ground. We cannot let the militia take control of it.
We cannot. Jaden, your star's mission is to investigate and secure the facility before the militia lays claim to it. Cobalt's insertion point will be here, far enough from any possible hostiles that may be in the facility. Access the base through the main gate and make your way to the inner sanctum of the mech hangars. You will be given our archived SLDF access codes for the facility, which should grant you access to the entirety of the depot. Star League facilities like this are sacred to our people. You will do everything in your power to secure this facility in the name of the Smoke Jaguars, no matter the cost. Be prepared for anything.
It will be our honor, Star Colonel.
Flight Ops, Condor 419er, inbound to the LZ. No hostiles detected.
Star Commander, you should soon have eyes on the facility. They are built along the side of a mountain range. Keep me apprised of the situation.
Star Colonel.
New hostile detected.
What the hell?
Contact. Militia forces. Right outside. Your destination.
Have they occupied the facility?
Gates remain sealed. They are patrolling just outside.
Make short work of them before they can call in reinforcements.
On it.
Destroyed. New target. Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
Following your lead.
Incoming missile. Target
Got an enemy back.
new hostile detected.
Firing down range.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed. New hostile detected.
Hostile engaged.
Kintaro. Target destroyed. New hostile detected. Phoenix Hawk. Incoming missile. Target
That reactor's going to blow!
new hostile detected.
terminal nearby.
Scan mode engaged. Scanned salvage. Marked for pickup.
Target down.
Codes seem to have... Wait. We are being tight beamed a video transmission from the base?
I'm receiving it as well. Message dated 2784. To those accessing this facility, I am Alexander Kerensky, Commanding General of the Star League Defense Force.
The Great Father.
In preparation for Operation Exodus, I have commandeered all military supplies and perishable food stored in this facility. However, I have instructed the fleet to leave all medical supplies and non-perishable goods behind.
Marked.
We welcome any hegemony and SLDF personnel to use this facility for shelter to weather the dark times ahead.
Scanning complete.
Know that though we have chosen to embark into the void of uninhabited space, our souls will forever remain committed to the ideals of the Star League. Peace, prosperity, and unity for all mankind. My one order to you is this. Survive and ensure that the light of the League does not die in darkness. Udache.
Unbelievable. To think it survived after all this time.
Do you think anyone took shelter here during the Succession Wars?
Scanned
If they
salvage.
did, they do not appear to be here now.
Second bulkhead up ahead. There must be another receiver terminal nearby. Damn. Someone changed the codes. Our old SLDF credentials will not work.
Look around. There must be some way of getting through.
I found something, but no codes.
This one from 2820.
Hello, I am Michael Evans, Comstar Subdirector and former member of the Starlink Department of Communications.
Comstar.
To anyone hearing this message, we've taken up refuge in what was formerly the Courchevel SLDF depot. For safety, I have erased all known records of this facility from Comstar's database and have encoded new access codes to this transmission. Primus Conrad Toyama is a madman. He is twisting all of our work to maintain the HPG communications network into some kind of religious cult. His supporters are hunting those of us who refuse to indulge in his fantasy that our founder was some kind of prophet or messiah. If you are hearing this, if you knew Jerome Blake to be a man of science, then please join us. Or find refuge wherever you can. Do not let Blake's true vision of Comstar die with us.
What was that about?
I'm now recording and broadcasting this conversation across all frequencies. You will not be able to hide what you're doing here.
I have no reason to hide. The Combine has received information that you're illegally housing stolen SLDF mechs and weapons. By order of Coordinator Yoguchi Kyorita, you will open these gates and surrender all of your mechs and SLDF equipment to the Draconis Combine. This is your final warning.
Where did you get this information? Was it Comstar? You have been deceived. We have no mechs or weapons here. Toyama is using you.
Shit! Gas!
Security overridden.
Everyone! Take shelter in the hangar! Now!
Monsters.
Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged.
They have power. Someone is home.
Scan salvage.
Eyes up, everyone.
Wait. This looks like our equipment. Star Commander, we should scan the area.
You were right, Naomi.
Salvage.
This tech is ours.
How the hell did they manage to get it? Intersphere designations in this one.
Marked for pickup.
Looks like they're using this facility to sift through salvage and separate our tech from their own.
This one has 360-second tags on it.
Data course. Data course. Most of them appear encrypted. But wait, this one is from a few minutes ago.
So, Invader Batomechs inbound. They just took out our militia screen.
Inform the others. If they head into the depot, they'll be trapped. Try to kill them green. The ISF wants those mechs as functional as possible.
Free birth! We walked right into their trap.
The ISF. This isn't good.
We need to get out of here, now!
Star Commander, the ISF seems to have rearmed the turret network and auto repair facilities that Kerensky disabled. Our SLDF codes should be able to flip them over to our side.
Do it! These freeborns are far past wanting an honorable fight.
Repair bays reactivated. I can only disable the turrets from here. To flip them to our side, we'll need to hack their control centers. They will be flagged in sensor mode.
If we see those control centers, hacking them should be our priority. We can use all the help we can get. Inner sanctum turrets flipped to our side. They should be a nasty surprise for the Cretans.
New hostile detected.
Av, focusing on your target.
Scan mode disengaged. Target.
On the Star Commander's target.
Destroyed. Incoming missile. Target.
On your target. Good work. You've got their reactor.
Target.
Jaguar 1, Cretan forces are attempting to box us into the base. They are after our mechs, requesting reinforcements.
Green lighting deployment now. Can you fight?
AF, we encountered minimal resistance getting here.
Then attempt to break through. We will be there soon to reinforce.
Man, this is going to suck. Just more glory for us.
Good enough reason for me.
Scan mode engaged.
Stand by, Cobalt. Turrets coming online.
Scanning complete. New target. Scan mode disengaged. New hostile detected. Quick draw.
Engaging Star Commander's target.
Incoming missile.
Reactor breach. Explosion imminent.
Target. New hostile detected. Incoming missile.
Took down the mech.
Destroyed. New target.
Engaging. Enemy mech eliminated.
Jaguar 1, approaching the outer layer now.
Scan mode engaged.
Roger, Star Commander. Reinforcements en route now. Break through if you can. They got eyes on us.
Use cover. Get in close if you can.
Over.
Outer turret defense is engaged. That is the last of them until the entrance.
New target. Scan mode disengaged.
Fire commencing.
Destroyed. New hostile detected.
We are on your target.
detected.
Engaging Star Commander's target. No escape from them now.
Near target.
Enemy mech down and out.
Destroyed. New hostile detected.
Engaging Star Commander's target.
Target destroyed. New hostile detected. Dragon. Target destroyed.
Mech destroyed.
Target. Target destroyed. Target. Target.
Jaguar 1, perimeter secured.
Good work, Star Commander. Your star has done enough. Head back to base and get some rest. We will take it from here.
Appreciated, Star Colonel.
I can hardly believe it. To hear Alexander Kerensky's true voice. His message of hope.
He was on the right side of history. He knew the great houses were on the verge of tearing themselves apart.
It's a shame those poor souls that took refuge here paid for that with their lives. They should have gone with him. Maybe then they would have lived.
Perhaps. Or they could have died thousands of light years from home. The people who followed Kerensky were not infallible. They would eventually ignite the Pentagon Civil War after Alexander's death. Had it not been for his son Nicholas,
The clans would have never formed.
Still, he gave them all a fighting chance.
And what did that chance give them? Just a handful of years before House Kurita came and killed them all in a chemical attack.
The Combine thought they had SLDF weapons. The director accused Comstar of feeding the Kuritans false info.
Yeah. They said they were fleeing the Order. Some sort of internal purge?
Does it matter? Regardless of who they were, the Combine were still complicit in murdering them all.
It matters because Comstar are now our allies feeding us information.
The question is, in this scenario, are we the Kuritans? Or the refugees being led to slaughter?
If Comstar ever crosses us, we will crush them just as easily as any other freeborn.
perhaps.
but we should still be cautious of what the demi-presenter says from now on.
AF. And what about the ISF? Now we have the Combine's intelligence agency to worry about as well. The encoded transmissions back at the base. I might be able to backtrack them with enough time.
You think so?
I think... No, I know I can do it. I've broken into our own systems enough time to know a thing or two about encryption.
Then chase it down. But do not let it distract you from your duties. I still need you focused in the field.
Will do, Star Commander.
While the Taisa Simmer and the bulk of the Alshin regulars have surrendered, we have reports that splinter forces affiliated with the regulars have joined up with pockets of embittered planetary militia, unwilling to follow suit. They are intent on dragging this fight on as long as they can.
Foolish.
Be that as it may, we must pound these forces into submission, but we are currently in the dark on where these splinter forces and militia units are hiding, and who is supplying them. If we can find out who the party or parties are that are arming these upstarts, we can disrupt the supply chains and draw them out.
Do we know where to look?
I was provided a list of local defense contractors known to do business with the DCMS in the past. I passed it along to your watch for review.
Following up on the demi-presenter's intel, we have employed aerial surveillance probes to sweep every inch of the region these contractors operate out of to try and find targets of interest. Based on these sweeps, we have identified facilities across this region that could be utilized as makeshift logistics centers.
That is good news.
Cobalt, you will be dropped into the AO and investigate the suspected strongholds. Extract all intel you can find on these groups. If they are assisting in system partisans, bringing these companies to heel could choke out the malicious arms suppliers.
It will be done, Star Colonel.
Flight ups, Condor 117. Low-vis instrument approach to the LZ.
Copy 1-7. LZ is clear of hostiles. Cleared to drop at your discretion.
Reactor online.
Roger. Our discretion. 1-7 out.
Weapons online.
Mechs deployed. 1-7 out.
We are proceeding to the marked point, Star Colonel. I will relay any findings.
F. AO scans are not detecting any operational fusion reactors. Could be the terrain again, or their forces are still shut down. Just be on guard.
Requesting we shift to a private comms channel, Star Commander.
Switched. What is on your mind, Ez?
This area is quiet as a tomb. You think they will offer up the info on who is feeding them the supplies without a fight? They're waiting for the right time to hit us.
So, these are paltry militia units. If they take us out, we are not worthy of calling ourselves Smoke Jaguars.
Low. Jump jet?
Yeah. We can handle anything these sewer rats throw at us.
Sensors are quiet, Star Commander.
Let's kick over this rock. See if it's hiding anything.
Jump jet fuel empty. Scan.
Picked up a signal. Looks like a data vault. Moving to scan. Interfacing with the vault console. Done. Scan uploaded, Star Colonel.
Scan received. Reviewing it now. Guys, my sensors are
Jump jet fuel low.
Contact!
Jump jet fuel empty.
Counter!
I knew this was a trap.
At least we know we're in the right place.
I have eyes on militia air units. They have some firepower at their disposal.
New target. Target destroyed.
Enemy down. Cobalt, head on a swivel. They know we're here poking around.
You still think your bondsmen can win the hearts and minds of these violent spheroids, Ez?
I do. Although I admit, it will be difficult. Especially with the specter of Ito still hanging over us.
It will be a lot easier for Yuichi to get through to them if we cut off their arms suppliers.
Huh. No wonder they're trying to keep us away from here.
find. We need to know where their supply pickups are taking place.
Detecting militia units. Up ahead.
They're not taking any chances.
Target destroyed. New target. Target destroyed. Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Engaging your target. Unit down.
New hostile detected. Orion.
Down they go.
Area secured.
All these independent weapon suppliers. No wonder the inner sphere is such a mess.
It is true. Multiple outfits with government backroom deals and hidden agendas. You were just begging for trouble.
Fuel empty.
Our way is cleaner. Everything under one banner. The clan controls all. Likely not enough profit in that model for these spheroids. Their greed has already set them back so far.
Heads up. Hostiles blocking our route.
Jump jet fuel empty. New target. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Incoming missile. New target. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New target. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Target destroyed.
Capturing hostile.
Incoming missile
I have eyes on another base, Jaguar 1.
destroyed.
Conduct a scan now. Your path is clear, Star Commander.
Target destroyed. New target.
Focusing on your target, Star Commander.
Target destroyed.
Got one.
Scan.
Jaguar 1, I count 3 data vaults and offline repair bays.
Leave no intel unaccounted for.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Scanned salvage. Marked for pickup. Jump jet fuel low. Scanned salvage. Marked for pickup. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Scanning complete.
Got it.
Eyes up, Cobalt 1. Hostiles incoming.
They are not gonna make this easy.
Scanning complete.
No intel. They appear to be codes of some kind.
Enter them into the repair base. Could use some repairs before we get back. This has been a slog.
Scan mode engaged.
Codes uploaded. Repair bays are functional.
Utilize the repair bays while you can, Obo-One. Keep yourself intact out there.
Destroyed a mech.
Target destroyed. Systems offline. Field repairs complete.
On it.
Destroy that target! Cobalt, we are detecting multiple fusion cores activating in the proximity of your position.
Moving to investigate.
Jump jet fuel.
Yes!
low.
Eliminated a target.
Jump jet fuel empty.
Militia units sighted. Moving to engage.
Shred them all to pieces.
Hostile terminated.
Fuel low.
Got another.
Spider. Target.
There goes another.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Target destroyed.
No matter who is arming them, their machines do not measure up.
We will keep piling them up until they get the message, or none are left standing.
Target.
Closing in. More hostiles dug in.
Jump jet fuel.
It appears we have squeezed this area for all we can. Now wipe out their remaining forces.
Ah!
Missile. Target destroyed.
Target eliminated.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
Star Commander, on your target.
Target.
Took down a mech.
Jump jet fuel empty. Target. Target destroyed. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low. New target. Jump jet fuel empty.
One more for me.
Target destroyed. New
On the
target.
Star Commander's target.
Missile. Jump jet fuel low. Low.
Understood. Advancing to the extraction zone. Holding for extraction, Jaguar 1. Picking up an inbound ship. It is not one of ours.
Likely the militia's heavy hitters. I have no assets in the area to reinforce. You will have to face them alone.
Understood. Eyes up, everyone. We have a fight on our hands.
New hostile detected.
We are on your target.
Yes.
One enemy mech down.
Jump.
Nothing on sensors, Jaguar 1. All militia forces are dead or knocked offline.
Acknowledged, Cobalt 1. Condor 606 is moving in for extraction. Hold on station till then.
Everyone, before we begin, I have an important announcement. Hours ago, we received word that Galaxy Commander Dieter Osis and the rest of Beta Galaxy failed to take the world of Volcott.
How?
Based on our preliminary after-action report, the DCMS set traps prior to the battle. Osis was baited right into them, attempting to take out the enemy commander, Hohiro Kurita.
Wait. The same Hohiro that escaped Turtle Bay?
To make matters worse, Osis's Batchall was accepted only after Kurita negotiated special conditions, including an agreement that Volcott would never be the target of further Jaguar attacks, as well as military material, which included Omnimex and elemental suits.
No. Even against freeborns? He could not have been that stupid.
Unfortunately, he was. For his failure and incompetence, he was summarily executed after the battle. Sakan Sarah Weaver has now taken direct control of Beta Galaxy. I know many of you have further questions, but they will have to wait. We have other important matters at hand.
What is next, Star Colonel?
After what we found at the RBD depot and what happened on Volcott, we now know that House Kurita's primary objective is to secure further samples of our advanced technology. But the real threat remains the ISF. As long as they direct the Korchevo militia, they will continue to try and acquire our tech.
What will we do?
Bait the hook. One that is too tempting for the ISF not to come out into the field to oversee the militia directly. With the help of Comstar, we have leaked plans for an unguarded supply and personnel transfer into Korchevo's lucrative mining fields, executed by unarmed Igor cargo haulers. In reality, the 362nd will take position days ahead of the scheduled flight. If the militia go after our cargo carriers, we will spring into action and collapse on them quickly, targeting their leaders.
How do we know the ISF will be there in the field?
Combine Doctrine will often see ISF agents attached to such operations to ensure the cooperation of planetary forces, and to guarantee that the interests of the Combined State are secured by the right people. If the militia strike, the ISF will be there too.
If all goes to plan, the ISF will dispatch a sizable force to try and capture our assets. Each of your stars will be given a theater assignment. If they attack, we will initiate a simultaneous strike and target any command mechs we see. Good luck, everyone.
are too far afield. Move up to this position.
Af, Cobalt on the move. Advancing.
All units be advised. A sudden spike electromagnetic signal just appeared on scope. This could be it.
How the hell did Osas allow the Koreans to get the better of him?
And now Wolcott is off limits.
The report mentioned the Genyosha. Yuichi says they are one of the Combine's most elite units.
The Bachal transcripts show Hohiro attempting to play off his forces as green. Dieter was a fool to fall for such an obvious deception, especially after what he himself witnessed when Hohiro escaped Turtle Bay.
Star Colonel, we have contact. They are here.
All stars, advance! Close off their line of escape, quickly!
Militia forces are on us, Star Colonel. I am engaged as well. Cobalt, my strike star is circling around and cutting off their line of retreat. I need you to draw this fight out long enough for their command lands to enter the fray. How do we know they will expose themselves? They could be falling back now. Once we cut off their lines of retreat, they will be forced to commit to the fight. Be ready for them. Star Captain.